What's going on, guys, and welcome to the video. Today we're going to be talking about not giving up on your goals, or just pursuing your goals in general. Now, as humans, we are always under constant subjection to challenges. This could be maybe you realize that you have bills coming up and you don't have enough money, or for me, I didn't get all my college stuff turned in on time and I'm in this huge rush. But I'm still here. I'm not giving up. I'm going to make this video for you guys. That's just an example of my life, and you definitely will have examples of your life on areas of where you might have been able to give up, but you didn't, and you persevered. You pushed through, and you got what you needed to do done. And I award you for that. I applaud you for that. Now let's get back to real life, because real life doesn't stop and give you a pat on the back, a high five, a hand clap, whatever it is. Real life is hard, and real life is gonna kick you in the ass if you don't realize that you can't give up on anything. You can't give up on your goals, you can't give up on your dreams, you can't give up on what you want to accomplish. This is your life, and you gotta grab it by the balls and show it who is boss, and that is you, my friend. Guys, you have to stay consistent. Now, consistency for me is I have to at least put out 2 or 3 videos a week. I have to at least make one beat or start one song on my computer every single day. I'm working to get to where I can make 5 a day, and that is my goal. But you have to be consistent. What is your goal? How are you going to get there? What are the steps that you need to accomplish these goals? And what steps are you taking right now, every single day along the way of your journey to accomplish these goals? And this is all about consistency. How consistent are you? Are you willing to wake up at the same time every single day, including weekends, to get what you need to accomplish done? You're going to have discomfort. You're going to have things that try to knock you down. You're going to have obstacles. You're going to have bridges. You're going to have bumps in the road. You're going to be discouraged by people. There's going to be people that try and tear you down. Oh, you can't do this because of this, and that. There's going to be people that say, well, you're not going to be successful with this thing you're doing because nobody's ever done it before. Well, nobody's ever been you before. I'm a big proponent of Stoicism, and I like Marcus Aurelius a lot. I love meditations, and in meditations it actually pushes the idea that everything has been done before. Everything that you do or will do or ever will think of has been done before by somebody. So I think personally, and I put this with my goal setting, if all of these things have been done before, why can't I do it? I can do anything I want to because I am a red pill warrior. I am a fucking champion. I am me, and that's awesome. I am me. Nobody else is me. Nobody else ever will be me. This is my life, and I get to control what happens and what doesn't. So in my mind and my heart, that's awesome. So why would I ever give up on my goals? Why would I ever accept no as an answer? Why would I ever accept somebody telling me I can't do what I want to do because of this or that or whatever other bullshit they want to come up with? Because that's what it is. It's all bullshit. They're gonna say you can't do this because of this circumstance. Oh, you can't get that girl because you're too short, because your teeth aren't straight, because of whatever they want to say. You can't do this because of this. But it's all fake. It's all in their mind. It's all based off of a belief system that somebody told them. It's all he said, she said. Are you going to let your life be revolved around what other people tell you? Or are you going to be a man and accomplish your goals? Are you going to be a man and do what you set out to do? Are you going to finish the journey? Finish the journey. Finish the mission. Every single day you gotta be waking up like you're on a mission. What am I going to do today? How am I going to do it? Is this relevant and important to my overall goal, my main goal? Everything in one. And it's all kind of together. Think of your main goal as a cake. And today might be the eggs, tomorrow's going to be the flour. And then at the end of the week, you got to stir it all together. What do you have? Are you ready to put it in the oven yet? When you get it in the oven, are you ready to check it? Has the timer went off? When you poke the toothpick in there, is cake still on the toothpick, or does it come out clean? You know, whatever you know about baking. I'm not too professed in that myself, but it's just an analogy towards life and your goals. Every day now until you achieve your goals is steps. It's like a ladder. You're climbing up the ladder, and once you get to the top, you can look down at everybody and you say, hey, I made it. I did it. You guys tried to put grease on the ladder. You guys tried to kick the ladder out from under me, and I'm up here. I made it. And that's the best feeling in the world, when you can look everybody that ever told you no right in the eyes and you say, look, I have all this because I did what you told me I couldn't. And that's what you get when you don't give up. When you run through life, you don't just walk, you don't just crawl, you run through life at full speed, 100% speed. You launch yourself through life. Whatever comes, it's gonna have to deal with you first. You are a brick wall running at 1,000 miles an hour. That's how you should be running through life. And while this video might be about not giving up and motivation, you have to have courage. Like I said earlier, people will try to discourage you. They'll say, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. But if you have it in your heart that, oh, I can do anything. And it's one thing to say it. It's one thing to say, I can do this, I can do that. But if you're not courageous, if you don't believe that you can do it, then you can't do it. Because if you don't believe it, then it's not true. I'm a big believer of what you believe is what you are. Kind of like you are what you eat. But in this sense, what you're eating is your thoughts, and what you are is what you are. So your thoughts are what you are. Another thing that I'm going to say about not giving up is to work across the board. Have multiple avenues, multiple streams of whatever you're trying to accomplish. Say you want to start a business. Is this all you want to do? You just want to start this business, or are you working on other things? Like me, I'm doing the YouTube channel. I'm getting my real estate license. I am running a podcast. I'm running another podcast. I'm making beats every single day on my computer. I'm making music. I'm doing whatever I want to that's gonna help me accomplish all of my goals, not just one of them. Because I will be successful. It's not if, it's not can I do it, it's not oh I think I might. No, I will be successful, and this is how I'm going to do it. This is my plan, my action plan, if you will, on how I can achieve what I want to. Not what anybody else wants me to, not what your friends, not what your parents want you to, not what your neighbor wants you to. No, this is your life, man. This is your life, and you only get one of them. You only get about 30,000 days on this earth. And this one right now, you're choosing to waste. What are you doing right now? How are you going to do what you want to do in this 30,000 days? A lot of the days are over. Let's face it, a lot of those days are over. So we have to take charge of the ones we have left. And I like goal setting. I like planning. I have a whiteboard where I write everything down, and actually in the next video I'm going to show you how to goal set, how to plan stuff out, and how to make an action plan and everything like that. That's going to help you become successful. But you can't just plan. You have to take steps. You have to execute action. You have to persevere. You cannot procrastinate. You can't procrastinate on anything. You can't say, oh, well, I'll do it tomorrow, because you will never, ever do it. If you say you'll do it tomorrow, you'll never do it. Just forget about it. Just give up before you even fucking try. Because if you're gonna do it tomorrow, then you're gonna do it tomorrow's tomorrow. And if you're doing it tomorrow's tomorrow, you might as well do it next week, right? Oh, what's another week? That's 2 weeks. Now it's a month. Now it's 3 months. Now you got half a year. Oh, New Year's is right around the corner. I'll do it on New Year's. And now it's a whole year and you haven't done shit. You sat around eating ho-hos, ding-dongs, dip-dips, and Twinkies, playing on your Xbox, watching TV, whatever it is that you do, and you haven't done shit for your goals. That's why you need to set a plan and stick fucking to it. Nobody's gonna get anywhere being a wishy-washy motherfucker. You're either super hot or you're super cold. There's no such thing as in the middle. Either you're gonna be a billionaire in your head or you're gonna be a bum. That's at least how I think. I'm gonna either be a billionaire, I'm gonna be on the top, or I'm gonna be way down on the bottom. There is no in between for me. I'm not even talking about millions, I'm talking about billions. I mean, I'm at the top. This is where I need to be mentally. This is where my goals lie. This is where my goals stand. And you need to be the same way. And this is why you need to be executing your goals. Gentlemen, we will have disappointments. We will plateau. We will go through periods of our time where it's, oh, we're going up. Oh, now we're going back down. It's like a stock market. But this stock is your life. And you have to buy as much of it as you can. And I'm not even making profits off of this. You are. Emotional profit. Now these profits that I'm talking about are emotional profits. And you also have emotional deposits, where if you're a bank account, deposits is when you put stuff in and withdrawals when you take stuff out. Now emotional and mental deposits is putting good or bad things into your mind. Now good things is like reading, writing down stuff, journaling, hobbies that have things to do with your mind, such as music or learning languages or teaching or coaching a sport or something that helps you develop as a person. And there are also negative deposits, which, I mean, technically a negative deposit is a withdrawal, but we're just going to be talking about good deposits and bad deposits, and then we'll get into withdrawals in a second. So a negative deposit emotionally would be things such as pornography, drugs, alcohol. I personally don't do any type of drugs or alcohol. Not to say I never have, because I have. But I have learned from these experiences. Drugs, alcohol, pornography, wasting time, procrastinating. These are all things that are negative deposits, and we just talked about positive deposits. And if you have more negative deposits than positive, then where do you think you're going? The stock's trending down. It's just gonna keep going down until you crash. You're at the bottom, 0, 0, 0, 0, and you lose everything you've ever had because it's all negative deposits. It's all going down. There's none of this. If it's all negative, it's all going down. Now with withdrawals, there are withdrawals that are positive, such as when you get to a certain age and you're able to take out your Roth IRA. We'll talk more about those in a later video, but your Roth IRAs and your retirement funds, your 401ks, whenever you're done, you don't have to be taking all this time. This is a positive withdrawal because you've made it to the end. You've had all the positive deposits. Now you get the positive withdrawal at the end. Now the negative withdrawals are, like I was saying, when you go down, 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 and you hit rock bottom. That is a negative withdrawal. When you do things that might be considered illegal, such as stealing for personal gain or any other type of crimes, and you end up going to jail, this is a huge withdrawal, because not only are you wasting time, but you're wasting all that money that you could be making, and you're wasting opportunities. You're closing doors, metaphorically, if you understand that term. Closing doors, like basically like you're walking down a hallway and you have on your left and your right, you have all of these opportunities that are doors essentially, and you can walk through any of them and pursue that specific path. Such as if I'm walking down the metaphorical hallway and there's a door that says maybe a real estate investor, I can open that door and go down that path metaphorically, and that is still an open path to me. There's just steps I have to take to be able to open that door. But when you have these negative withdrawals, these negative deposits emotionally, this is locking these doors. If you say go to jail on a financial crime, you can't be a real estate agent. You can't be a real estate agent. You can't work at banks. You can't really work anywhere if you have a type of crime like this. So this is why the positive deposits and the positive withdrawals are essential. They're not even recommended. They're essential to your survival as a human being. But like I said, you will plateau, you will have disappointments. This is life. But part of our job as humans is to make the best of our life, of our situation. Like I said, gentlemen, we have approximately 30,000 days, more or less, on this planet. Make every single one of them count. I hope this one counted for you as you watch this video. I would highly appreciate it if you would like the video, subscribe, and share it with your buddy. I know a lot of people that would need this video, and I know personally I would have needed this video a few years ago. So just share it with a buddy that you might know that needs something like this, a mentor of some sort. With all of that being said, I'm gonna head on out of here, but I hope you enjoyed the video. So with that being said, go kick some ass, get swole, and achieve your goals. I'm out of here.